Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. So while I was editing this video, I figured I need to come in and just provide a little bit more context to this video. So the hairstyle that I did was inspired by a creator named I am Ngozi. She has a video on YouTube from 2 years ago, and this was before the miracle knots craze. So I really want to give her credit. Her video will be in the description box. So in this video, I'll be covering my thoughts on the hairstyle and kind of giving you just like an overall update of doing miracle knots, or what's now known as miracle knots. What's my thoughts on it, the hair that I used, and just overall details about it. So let's jump right into it. Before I completely take out my look, I wanted to just go ahead and record this video and document what I did. So this is my natural hair plaited, as you can see, and then I just crocheted pieces through it. And I'm gonna say, like, for sure, for me, this is a signature style. Sorry, I'm trying to get like whatever. Anyways, this is gonna be a signature style for me, because I really do like this look. I do like, okay, so I have 3 different types of hair in my head, and I'll have to pull out. So one is the Vivica Fox bulk human hair, and that one was from the bulk human hair. Both, I don't remember the other kind, I'll have to take a picture, but they were both from when I was trying to like just add twists onto my hair. And the Vivica Fox hair, that hair, I did like the texture of it, right? Because it wasn't just so loose, it's more so, I feel like, more kinky. And you know, I like the mixing of the textures, but I do also like that it kind of blend with my natural hair when it's like that. When you see, when it's like has a little bit of gel on the end. So I do like that. But what I think I'm gonna have to do is just invest in some kinky crochet hair and not the bulk hair, because that stuff, especially when you wash it, it just like kind of matted up. And it, I mean, honestly, it doesn't look bad in here. Like, I feel like my hair still looks juicy and popping because the other hair that I use is better, looser. It took to, you know, washing and not tingling a lot better. So I have that, and then I also have my YG wigs. I think it's YG wigs. I'll have to take a picture of that too. But anyways, I have the YG wigs, especially in the front, and then like those pieces that I redid, I just cut the hair off the track and then put it in. So I do really think I've had this hairstyle in for 3 months, and it's held up really, really well. It's very versatile. I've got to do multiple hairstyles with it and different looks and switch it up. And you know, it's light for the summer. I feel like I'm accessing my scalp, and I feel like I have a lot of new growth. Like, can you see that right there? Like, I feel like I was able to leave my hair alone while also having it out and access to it and get to my scalp. So this is why I say this is gonna be like a signature look for me. It's, you know, pretty easy to do. It just takes a little bit of time to commit to the plaits. And then when I first did it, I made them too big, and then I had to redo. So yeah. Yeah, I will definitely be doing this hairstyle again. I feel like it's so cute. And then I will say that too. So in order to like really magnify this as a protective style, right? So when I was first doing the hairstyle, I would put the crochet hair closer to the ends of my hair, and I felt like, you know, when I was going through with the deep conditioner, I really wasn't like getting my ends. So next time so eventually I did take some pieces out and just move them up, so that way like my ends will be out and I could access those, especially like to refresh, moisturizing and all that. I think it really helped to wash and twist instead of like just leaving it out, like doing it in sections and then twisting it back up, especially as it was drying and all that stuff. So in the front, when I initially did this, I had 3 braids per side, but then I just noticed like it could be better. So I just ended up doing 4 per side. And then like on these really thin pieces, you see right here, I only put like 1 strand at the top where it was thickest, and that's how I wore it. And if you're wondering where that's at, or future me were wondering where that's at, you know, some of these pieces have come out when I washed my hair, because another thing to note was that I was trying something new. So I like crocheted the strand through, and so it was like on one side, and one strand was on one side, the other strand was on the other side, and then I like manually tied it, and when it was dry it was fine, but then when I washed my hair, those pieces were unloosening, or they were loosening up. So yeah, definitely need to crochet the hook through and do the like twisting method like you normally crochet hair. Okay, so that's the front. This area right here on the top of my crown, I would part that better. I don't know if I'm probably gonna pick it up, but just the way that it falls, I felt like there was a gap right here at one point, and then it just doesn't look the best as far as parting goes. So I would layer this differently, and I know there's videos out there on how to you know, do your braids. So I need to focus and study on that. I have about 60 plaits in my head, and I low-key, so there's like 2 braids that I combined, because at one point, you know, I was like, oh, let me retry to do my hair, you know, I don't want my hair to dread up, blah blah blah. So I took out like 2 braids and I combined them into one, as you can see right here. So it's nice and thick. I think there's 4 pieces of hair on here. This is real close and personal, only because I'm trying to just record this for myself. Anyways, all right, so yeah, so I'm like wondering, do I actually need to have that many, you know, small pieces of hair, or can I do like bigger pieces and do just pack more hair in there? I don't know, but this is a good amount. It curls really well with the dew. That's the only thing that I really used on it, leave-in conditioner and the dew, and then I would braid it and then kind of get this pattern. There was at one point where I did go through and like comb it out, and then I 2-strand twisted sections, and I thought that was cute too. My goal was to use roller rods, but I just could not commit, and then I've never tried to do it with it like curly like this to see how that looks. So I think this hairstyle is very versatile. It's human hair, so that's why I was like, oh, let me see if I can curl it, and then I just did the 2-strand twist out, and it was cute. So yeah, it's a very versatile hairstyle. I would recommend it to anybody. I feel like this is something that everybody can do on themselves. It's very beginner friendly, very summer friendly, very vacation friendly, very work friendly, all the things. Other than that, some cons about this hairstyle is that when I do wash my hair and I'm trying to deep condition my hair, I was, you know, okay, so I was isolating the braid because, you know, products are expensive. So I would isolate my actual hair and at least the end. So you see how long that's taking me, and put the conditioner at least on the ends and then maybe the roots or whatever. And then I would use a different conditioner on the actual human hair. So it really would take me like 4 hours to wash my hair. So just having that time commitment is a lot. And next time I do it, I need to figure out something else, because yeah, I don't have 4 hours every week. Okay, so taking them out, because like I said, I've taken out some out. It's pretty straightforward. It is a little tedious because I'm trying to save the hair, and I do not trust myself with scissors around my hair. I really just, I'd be scared because I've cut my hair on multiple occasions. So yeah, so you know, just taking my time, taking the hair out has been fine. I do have a couple of pieces that are, you know, a couple of braids that are a little conjoin together, but I don't think it's going to be bad to take them apart. I honestly don't. I'm gonna try Shein Okimi's method with taking out like a 3-month hairstyle, just applying products, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm about to get into it. We're starting. Okay, so editing Jarena, jumping in here, just letting you know that it took me about 3 to 4 weeks to take this hairstyle out, only because I was really taking my time. So not only did I have to unbraid my hair, but then I was also detangling my hair as I went along the way. And we're talking about 3 months of new growth that really just needed some tender loving care. So it took me a hot minute, but I did wear, so towards the end there, I was able to leave out the front, and I just wore a half wig in the back that was a curly texture. I'll include a picture here so you see what I'm talking about. I was still able to have some versatility with this look, even through detangling. I did not do an outro for this video, but please let me know in the comments if you have tried miracle knots. What are your thoughts? What's your experience with the hairstyle? And if you haven't, what's your hesitation? Of course, let me know of any comments, questions, or critiques down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.